AI was cool or even AI was AI. So, talking to the startup people that are listening to this, that maybe they are a founder and they're scratching their head on, because there are so many tools out there to use, like what ones should I try, or which ones are kind of the top ones that they should use. Like, what's some advice you would give them? And, if you're willing to do it, what are some tools that you've used that have kind of exponentially got you scale and growth and speed? Because, there's so many out there that sometimes it's like, analysis paralysis.
I think there's two different ways to think about answering that question. One way is just like rattle off our stack and the tools that we use, and maybe that's useful, and like maybe that's what people are looking for. But I think the real answer is that, because we're using tools doesn't mean that you should be using those tools. And I think in reality, it's fun to play with all kinds of new AI tools. We all do it. I can't help myself but do it. It's a brave new world, and every week there's something exciting and something new. And I'm going out into the world specifically looking for tools that might help me with that. Part of it is simply ChatGPT that, writes the verse version of some articles for us. But that's the start of it. If we're thinking about just like the core models like that, LLMs, then we'll just try, Grok, Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini and see which one produces, the best one. I oftentimes just have multiple tabs open. If I'm brainstorming in particular, or if I'm prototyping something, I'll, take my one prompt and just copy and paste it into a couple different tools to look at the results. Sometimes, they finish at different speeds. One, comes up with a different result than the other. Especially in some sort of brainstorming process, it's useful to get a bunch of different results.